Hey guys, welcome back. If you're new to my channel, my name is Carmen. Welcome. Hey guys, in this video, we're going to talk about the energies that everybody will be experiencing in the month of June using the universal month number in numerology, as well as messages from my spirit guides. We're also going to briefly talk about the astrology of June, main highlights, and I'm going to pull 2 oracle cards at the end of the reading to give you further messages and guidance. So make sure to watch the whole entire video for the oracle cards at the end. And if you clicked on this video, then there is definitely a message in this video for you, okay? Because there are no coincidences. Of course, take whatever resonates with you and leave the rest behind. So June is a universal 5-month in numerology. Okay, this is an 8-year. It's the 6th month of the year. 6 plus 8 equals 14, and 14 reduces to a 5. So this is a 5-month in numerology. And what I'm being told by my spirit guides is that there are 3 messages coming through. And the first one is that there could be some big surprise that happens for you in the month of June. So this could be a big surprise that you are really not expecting to happen. It could be something that kind of shakes things up a lot, is what I'm being shown. And as I mentioned, this could be something you're not expecting because that is usually the case with surprises, right? So my spirit guides are saying to be flexible and to be adaptable and to be open to this new change that could be coming in. This could bring in a lot of excitement and a lot of new energy. Okay, 5 is the number of surprises in numerology. It's very similar to the planet Uranus. And whenever I think of lightning, I think of the 5 energy. So it has a very electric feeling to it. So just be ready for whatever this could be. And be flexible and open this month. Now, this could also be some sort of big surprise that happens in the world, where it's like some sort of event that just comes out of nowhere and it feels like the planet got hit by lightning. Now, another thing is some of you could be taking your freedom a lot more seriously this month. 5 is the number of freedom as well. And of course, this means travel and movement. So some of you could be going on vacation this month. But I think for a lot of you, there's going to be a focus on your freedom on an everyday basis. So what this means is that some of you could be really wanting to have more freedom at your job this month and starting to really think about, what can I do to work remotely? What can I do so that I can have more time to myself every day and not be under somebody's control, not having somebody watching me constantly, telling me when I have to come in and when I have to clock in and out. Some of you could be really desiring that this month with this 5 energy that's going to be hitting all of us, and really thinking about all the benefits, like not having to commute, having more time to get things done during the day. So a lot of you could be taking some action to make that happen this month. Remember, this is happening during an 8 universal year. And 8 is a very empowered action kind of energy, where it's like, now you're not thinking about it anymore, now you're taking the action to make it happen. So some of you could be taking the actions to work remotely, and others of you could be taking some actions to work completely for yourself. And maybe even starting your own online business that will give you more freedom. Even if you're not going to be taking the actions towards that, a lot of you will be thinking about that this month. And of course, the first step to that is creating a website, right? And that's not easy because it takes a lot of time and not everybody has the skills to be able to put a website together, right? I just recently had a website built for me from a friend of mine, and he did an amazing job on it. And it's, it would have taken me months to put this website together, but he did it in a fraction of the time and it looks amazing. There's no way I could have been able to do this myself. So I have asked him to give you guys a discount. So if you've been wanting to build a website, but you're like me and you don't have the time or the skills to be able to do it, he's going to give you a 10% discount on any website you want to have built. And that includes anything. I've asked him to give you a 10% discount on all websites, and he's also going to give you 1 month of free service for your website as well. Because I know so many of you are going to be thinking about that this month. And I want you to be able to build a website as quickly and as beautifully as I was able to build. So you can head on over to Daniel's website. It's bde.codes and use the promo code Carmen. That's bde.codes. And I will link all of his information below in the description box as well. But this is going to be the month to do it, guys. With this 5 energy, which is all about less restrictions, and it being an 8 universal year, and 8 is a money business number. And that's another thing too, is that there could be unexpected money that comes in for you this month, right? One of the surprises of this month could be unexpected money coming in for some of you. So some of you are going to be taking a break more seriously this month. So maybe you've been loaded down with work and you haven't really had a lot of time off for yourself. Some of you are going to be taking some time off to get out and to do some traveling and go places, have some movement, some fun and excitement. Others of you might be taking some time off to do some learning, to learn about something new that you've been wanting to learn about. Whatever that break is for you from whatever it is that you've been dealing with, a lot of you are going to be feeling that this month. Now, I'm also being shown that some of you will be taking change more seriously this month, doing the steps needed to bring in whatever that change is that you need to have in your life. You know, for some of you, it is a career change and working remotely or whatever. For others of you, it's some other sort of change that you need to implement and take the steps to make that happen. So I think a lot of you will be doing that and seeing progress in this area, seeing more changes happening and more movement happening in some areas that maybe you have been stuck in and you have felt stagnant in. But there's definitely going to be a feeling of that. How can I make changes, and not just thinking about it now, but taking the actual steps to do it, since 8 is a very empowered energy and this is an 8 year. And there definitely could be some big changes that happen this month because of the combination of the 5 and the 8. So just be ready for that, whatever it is. And Spirit is saying be flexible. Okay, so this could also be some sort of big change that we see happening in the world. And it could be around politics, power, or money, but it could also be other things. And remember, the 514 number is a karmic debt energy. It's all about using freedom responsibly. How do I have my freedom but be responsible at the same time? So whenever you have a karmic debt month, there could always be some lessons that get played out for the collective to learn. So now we're going to talk about the astrology for the month of June, and after that I'm going to pull some oracle cards for you. So first of all, happy birthday to all my fellow Geminis out there. Happy birthday, guys. I know that there's a lot of you guys that watch my channel, and you know, I'm a Gemini. Happy birthday to my fellow Geminis, and happy birthday to all Cancerians that were born in June as well. So astrologically, June is giving us all an opportunity to play catch up on projects that were put off on the back burner since March. Saturn retrograde releases some of the day-to-day pressure that we're under, and Lilith moves into Libra, putting focus on others in our lives. It's a good way to start the summer. And we have a new moon in Gemini on June 6th and a full moon in Capricorn on June 21st. New moons are for bringing in new things and new energy, and full moons are for releasing things that we no longer need. The sun moves into the sign of Capricorn on June 20th, and Saturn goes retrograde in the sign of Pisces on June 29th. And that's not going to happen until the end of the month, but Saturn retrogrades usually give us somewhat of a reprieve from the stern and authoritative planet. So it basically kind of gives you a break from the planet Saturn, which is a more difficult kind of energy. So now I've pulled some cards for you from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed. And the first card that I pulled for you is Yang, and the number on it is 1. So this card is all about taking action, kind of what I was talking about earlier, right? Where you're not just thinking about it, now you're actually doing something. The power to make things happen, the power to make change happen for yourself. So it basically represents the power of action, the energies that propel us forward and help us to manifest our desire into concrete form. Now is the perfect time to act, for you can easily build momentum and make headway. What you want will come to fruition if you proceed confidently. Okay, so it's all about having confidence. That's, you know, it's got that 1 on it, right? And that's what the 1 energy is. It's all about being confident and knowing that it's all going to work out. in the end, and that you're being guided to do something for a reason, right? This card signifies new life, and it is a sure sign that obstacles are being removed and will be overcome. So when this card pops up, it's saying whatever insecurities or fears you might have, let it go. There is no reason to hesitate. You're going to be supported by the universe, and you are the shaper of your own destiny. And this action that you feel guided to take, well, that's going to be different for every single person watching, right? And so the next card that I pulled for you is Orphaned. And as you can see, the number on the card is the number 5. This is a 5-month, no coincidence. But have you been experiencing some sort of a loss recently? This card pops up when you feel like you've been dealing with some sort of loss. So maybe you have been grieving something recently, something precious to you, you feel like you have lost it. Or maybe you have felt like a nomad recently. This card also pops up when you feel like you don't really fit in anywhere. You've kind of been wandering and you've kind of felt like a nomad. But it's saying the main issue here is a need to find where you fit in and being true to yourself at the same time, right? Being true to your energy at the same time. But basically, you might not identify with a group or a community in the same way that you used to. And there is a need for you to find a new situation. You might be feeling some sort of deep sense of loss or deep sense of confusion when this card pops up. And it's basically telling you that it's time to move on, right? It's time to start moving on from this energy, and you are going to be moving on from this energy. And Spirit is going to help you to move on from this sense of pain and loss that you might be feeling. And know that you don't need to fit in, because you're going to find your place with others of like mind and spirit. You're going to find that place, whatever that is for you. There is a place out there, and it's looking for you just like you're looking for it, basically. So anyways, I hope that this message resonated with you, and let me know in the comments below if it did, and which message resonated with you the most. And if you got to the end of the video, let me know in the comments below. And if you like the video, hit the like button and share it with other people, because it really helps to get this information out there when you do that. And I do spend a lot of time on these videos for you guys. So thank you for all of your support. I love you all very, very much. And if you haven't subscribed already, I would love to have you subscribe and become part of the family. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, you can head on over to my website, starsalignwithcarmen.com. You can also follow me on Instagram and Facebook. Thanks for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care.